Noah and the Ark. In the ancient days, when the earth was still young, humanity had strayed far from the path of righteousness. The world was filled with corruption, violence, and wickedness, and people had abandoned the ways of kindness and justice. Their hearts were consumed by evil, and they no longer listened to the voice of God. Among the people of that time, there was one man who remained faithful and righteous: Noah. He was a humble man, honest and obedient, who walked with God when the rest of the world had turned away. Seeing the wickedness of mankind, God was grieved in his heart and decided that he would cleanse the earth with a great flood. But because Noah was righteous, God chose to spare him and his family. One day, God spoke to Noah and said, "I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I will destroy both them and the earth. But you, Noah, will be saved. Build for yourself an ark of gopher wood. Make rooms in it, and cover it inside and out with pitch. Make it 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Put a door on the side and build lower, middle, and upper decks." Noah listened carefully and obeyed every instruction given by God. He and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, began the massive task of building the ark. They worked tirelessly, cutting wood, shaping planks, and securing them together with pitch to make the vessel watertight. Day after day, they labored as the people around them mocked and laughed. "What are you doing, old man?" the people jeered. "Why are you building such a giant boat? There is no water here." Noah warned them, saying, "Turn from your wicked ways. God is sending a great flood to cleanse the earth. Repent, and perhaps you may be spared." But the people only laughed harder and ignored his pleas. After many years of hard work, the ark was finally completed. Then God spoke again, saying, "Noah, take with you your wife, your sons, and their wives. Also, bring 2 of every kind of living creature, male and female, so that they may be kept alive with you. Take 7 pairs of clean animals and enough food for all." So Noah obeyed. Animals of every kind came to the ark: lions and lambs, elephants and birds, insects and reptiles. They entered in pairs, just as God had commanded. Once they were all safely inside, God shut the door. Then the rains began. The sky darkened and a great storm erupted. Thunder roared, lightning flashed, and the heavens opened. Torrents of rain poured down, and the fountains of the deep burst forth. Water rose rapidly, flooding fields, villages, and cities. People ran in terror, climbing hills and seeking shelter, but there was no escape. The floodwaters consumed everything. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain continued without stopping. The ark rose with the waters, floating above the destruction below. Every living thing outside the ark perished. People, animals, and birds, all were lost to the flood. Inside the ark, Noah and his family cared for the animals, feeding them and ensuring they were safe. They waited patiently as the waters covered the earth. Eventually, after 150 days, the floodwaters began to recede. God sent a wind over the earth, and the waters gradually lowered. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah waited another 40 days and then sent out a raven, but it flew back and forth without finding a place to rest. Then he sent a dove, but it returned because it found no dry land. A week later, he sent the dove again, and this time, it came back with an olive leaf in its beak. Noah knew that the waters had receded enough for trees to emerge. After another 7 days, he sent the dove out once more, and it did not return. Noah removed the covering of the ark and saw that the ground was drying. Then God spoke to him, saying, "Come out of the ark, you and your family. Bring out every living creature with you, so that they may multiply on the earth and be fruitful." So Noah, his family, and the animals all left the ark. The world was fresh and new, cleansed of its corruption. Noah built an altar to the Lord and offered sacrifices of thanksgiving. God was pleased and made a covenant with Noah, saying, "Never again will I destroy the earth with a flood. As long as the earth remains, there will be seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night." As a sign of his promise, God placed a rainbow in the sky. Whenever the rainbow appears, God said, "It will be a reminder of my everlasting covenant with you and all living creatures." From Noah's family, humanity began again, spreading across the earth and growing into nations. And though the world would continue to struggle with sin, God's promise remained, a promise of mercy, redemption, and new beginnings. And so, the story of Noah and the ark became a testament to faith, obedience, and God's unfailing love.